Welcome everyone. In today's video we're going to be reviewing a system that we purchased from AliExpress. We purchased this with our own money. We're not affiliated with them in any way, shape or form, so it will be an honest review. Anyway, I hope you like the video. Now the system we're reviewing today is a Game Boy variant. It has it advertises 400 games on the one system. We, as already said, got it from AliExpress. We paid around about £5.20 for it, but you're looking at anywhere between sort of like £4.50 to £6. On AliExpress, they do have various listings for the same item. You can get another variant of this that does come with a NES style controller. That is closer to the £10 mark. Now, you can also get this on Amazon, but again, just for the console, there will be a markup on Amazon to around about £10. So yeah, it's cheaper to get it here. With AliExpress, usually they're pretty good. You're not going to get next day delivery. Everything's coming from China, so anything sort of a week to 2 weeks you're looking at. And but you will get shipping updates, and then what they do is when it comes into the UK, they pass it on to one of the UK's couriers, whether it be the Everys or DVDs and all those. So yeah, we've got quite a few bits from AliExpress before, and most of them turn out all right. The only thing that is questionable is the packaging tends to be a bit off, and we've had one or two items that are damaged. But if that is the case, it's been pretty easy just to get a refund, so that's pretty good. So yeah, so these are some system reviews. Make of them what you will, and we're now going to get into a quick unboxing and a little play around. So this was how it was arrived. Just normal kind of order. I can't remember who it was that actually delivered it. It was either Every or DBD or something. But yeah, it's got quite a lot of protection, but they're not. It's like the wrong protection. I could imagine that a lot of people have had more damaged boxes than these. So yeah, it's got your console in there. I had an AV cable and a DC power cable, which was just a micro USB to USB-A. So yeah, having a look on here, it's just pretty standard that you'd probably find at a local market or car boot or something. So yeah, a little instruction manual. Again, it's less than £6, guys, so let's go easy. But yeah, so there's obviously the charging lead. Short, very short. And then yeah, to connect to your TV. So nowadays you're not going to have these connections more often than not, so you would need to buy some adapter. But in all honesty, you're not going to be using it for that anyway. There's your battery, like an old Nokia battery or something. Again, this is so not expecting much, but getting quite a bit for your money. Build quality, questionable. But yeah, going back to that, so you've got a rechargeable battery, so you're not having to put any AA or whatever in there. So that's good. Again, this is under £6. So it has got an audio out as well. Very clicky clacky. So we'll just turn it on now. So yes, obviously you've got two options, Chinese or English. And it's a start button to do that. So you've got your start and then select at the bottom. What I found out was, yes, it's start button to select everything. This is another thing. With the up and down and left and right on the D-pad, it's very spongy. Also, if you are pressed down, there is a delay. A slight delay. Not much, but a slight delay. But that delay kind of carries on with going back. So sometimes you will scroll past what you want to select. So here we go. We've got Super Mario Brothers from the NES. Listen to the music. And the speed of the mushroom. So I think this is running at double speed. Again, with the spongy buttons, it's almost like it's not registering the full input on the jump. So a lot of the times I wasn't able to hit the bricks because it wasn't like a fully registered press. So yeah, when we're going into build quality on this, it is poor. It's not terrible, but it is poor. So yeah, we've got some games on here that it says there's 400 games. Now, I'm telling you now, there's not essentially 400. There is 400 games on the console, but there are a lot of repeated games. I can't remember in total, but like just for the Super Mario Brothers, I think there's about 4 on there, exactly the same. Then you've got a lot of games that are in Japanese. You've got some good games on here, like obviously Double Dragon. But again, this is in Japanese. Then we just had Excite Bike, which, to be honest, is always one of my guilty pleasures, favourite of mine. And then we also on here we've got lots of ROM hacks as well. So this is it says like Mario 4T. But I believe this is actually another game that's quite popular in Japan or China, and they essentially just put a Mario skin on and had a little quick go on it. It was alright. This game, I had quite a lot of fun on this one. Never played it before until I got this console, and I actually really did enjoy it. And then just for an idea of size, here's a PlayStation Vita and a new 2DS XL, I think it's called. I just call it 2DS. But yeah, it's a lot smaller than what a normal Game Boy would have been. Again, we're going to like build quality as well. It is cheaply made, but for less than £6, what do you expect? So yeah, and another thing to note is that you can't do any saves on the console either. Had a little try, even just trying to get high scores to save, but no luck. I'm afraid. So that's definitely something you need to take into account if you were to consider purchasing. So without further ado, let's get in with the scores. So we've got, first off, we'll have build quality, then performance, price, and last but no means least, what Reaper's score of the system was. So build quality, like I said, it is poor. It's not terrible. So I'm going to go for about a 4 on that. Performance-wise, it's a bit of a tricky one. Sound quality is a bit meh. The performance is a bit hit and miss as well. Obviously, you've got the Super Mario game that seemed to be performing at double speed. Yet then there was some other games that potentially were a little bit sluggish. It just didn't quite make much sense. But again, I'd say overall performance of 4 as well. Price-wise, you're getting quite a lot for your money. Not what was advertised, but you're still getting quite a bit for your money. So I have, we reckon about a 6 for that. Now, Reaper, he actually enjoyed this quite a bit. So build quality, although he did say it was really poor, he likes the texture. So the printing process that creates like that texture, he actually quite likes it, and to scratch it. A bit of a sensory thing. So if that's something to take into account. But he played a few games on there and he did enjoy them. And he actually gave it an overall score of 7. So that's a grand total of 21 out of 40, which is just above average. So yeah, there'll be links in the description if you do want to head over to AliExpress. I'm not going to link to the exact console because there's so many different variations. I don't want you to be getting a bad deal if, say, for instance, the one that I've linked takes you to one where it's actually more expensive than something else. Okay, but yeah, thank you very much for watching. Last but no means least on this is this console that we've reviewed. We are going to be giving it away to a lucky or unlucky winner. We just need your help, and that is to reach 50 subscribers. The moment we reach 50 subscribers, we'll be putting all the names into a random generator, and whoever gets picked wins a console. We'll contact you just to get your details, like an Amazon locker that's near to you, and we'll send that out, and we'll pay the postage as well. So yeah, thank you very much.